In this video, you make money with Cobra early on, you just eco and let your wild funds do the rest. And he's playing Wiz Farm. So Wiz Farm against my strategy is usually pretty good, but if he doesn't know what exactly to do against my strategy, then he might just die from it. So usually this strat can pretty easily counter Cobra if you know what you're doing with it. But we're just going to boost this to make sure that we anti-stall even when he's setting those blacks. That's why we target on motor at the start. There we go, that's anti-stalled. Now we just save up and wait for our Bernie stuff to come up. Just like that. Now we're going to clutch up on some lives right here. There we go. Just preventing leaks with Cobra in general is always a good idea, even if we're not using spikes for defense. Specifically because of that, actually. Because if you leak too low with Cobra, you can get camo snuck past your defense, and that's really bad. So, okay, he got up a second wizard. We're gonna set region whites now. I'm gonna place another Cobra down. Also, make sure to target all of your Cobras to strong, so that they pop those black layers and those pink layers that are usually annoying for the mortar. But like so, we can defend pretty nicely. Now we don't need to send anything anymore, we can just stop ecoing and start Cobra farming hard, so that next on the agenda we can probably start adjusting him way later on in the game. Although with Cobra you're gonna see, and especially against Wizard in general, it's always a good idea to mid-game rush. You're gonna see how I do it. So our anti-stall right there was 258 if I read correctly. 258 round 10, that's often how you measure anti-stall, the timing of round 10. And sub 3 minutes, that is really good anti-stall, so I'm very happy with that. His farms are really good, but they would be even better if I didn't do this anti-stall properly. That's just how Wizard is. It's going to get infinite farms and there's not much you can do. But yeah, now we're just going to mid-game rush, and you're gonna see how I do it. We're just going to spam zebras. It's really simple, but it's very counterintuitive. And just like that, he boosts. And we might send more whites to see if we can sneak more past the defense. Okay, we got 20 leaks, nice. Now we just re-rush and balloon boost with the same thing. And he gets up Dragon's Breath, he sold a farm for it, he sold another one, he gets up another Dragon's Breath, and just like that he's very drained. We got a ton of eco out of it. If he rushes, we're completely fine. We can just get up a cluster bombs in that defense, like so. Now this defense. In theory, since he sent regens, we're just going to tower boost it. That's completely okay. But yeah, that really drained him a lot, so that's really good for us. We want to drain our opponent with Cobra. That's the #1 thing that we want to do, so that was really good. This interaction just pretty much won me the game in the end. Now he all-outs, which is not the best idea in the world, but I mean, go for it if you want, brother. Now he tries to sneak past some camos, but that's not gonna work out for him, and he's going to die, yep. GG's to Flower Power, and that's going to end this game. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. I'll explain what I did in the next opponent. Okay, we actually rematched Flower Power. So what I did against him last game was I used the Monkey Stim upgrade of the Cobra, so that's the 3rd upgrade on the left side, and that reduced my tower power cooldown, so I could use my boost way faster at that point. So yeah. The reason why I use this stack spot, first of all, it literally solos blacks, it solos greens, and well, it almost solos greens because it gets layered on very hard, so at the start it won't solo them. If like they have blues leading into it, you're going to leak a bit, but not that much. And also it's at the very start of the AI path, so it's going to max anti-stall every round, while still being a good tack spot, so that's why tack is really strong on this map in my opinion with Cobra. You really want Cobra on this kind of map because everyone ecos, and Cobra is really good at exploiting eco strategies. So yeah, that's what you want. As you can see, we leave with the right side subs, so the ballistic missiles. And then the Bloon Dissolver is just going to kill the Moabs really fast, and then their insides as well. So you don't usually want to do that. I think I'm probably going to stop cobra farming after round 16. Because if your cobras get up money for 3 rounds total, then it's worth to have placed them. If you're going to sell them afterwards, they would have made money. But after that, we're just not going to make money anymore. So if you want to send round 19, the best thing we can do is just stop cobra farming on round 16 to send round 19, okay? If he sends us a Moab, we can probably just sell a few cobras if we need to and maelstrom the insides, and that just defends. But I don't think we're gonna need to do that. I think sending round 19 is maybe an option, but I'm not gonna try it just in case. I'm gonna send round 20 instead. And on round 20, 3 BFBs definitely kill, so I'm not gonna send over that. And of course we're gonna balloon boost them, and yeah, the rest is money left over for defense. That's really it. For defense, if we just have a few cobras, a maelstrom, and maybe a reactor, that's gonna be enough to defend an all-out with Moabs. And if he sends us a BFB, we can even misdirect it if we want. So we'll be okay to a counter rush. We just need to have some micro in case there's all-out Moabs. Now we're gonna offensive push. Wait, that's 1 cobra too many anyway. That's a bit of a loss of money, but not the end of the world. Just in case, we're gonna prepare some tax, maybe a sub on strong. And yeah, I don't think he can defend this. We're gonna spam leads behind, just to absolutely ensure that the upper stats does not help with the defense. Yeah, he gets up flash bomb to try to help, but that's not gonna do that much. Okay, he gets up a Sabo now. And if he wants to defend this, we're probably gonna send a lot of Moabs behind. Yeah, we're gonna send a lot of Moabs behind, okay. Just gonna send this much, and that's gonna be it. I think he's just dead here. Looks like it, it's pushing really hard, so yeah. Let's just wait and see, and yeah, he goes down. GG's to Flower Power again, and yeah, let's move on to the next one. Okay, and now we get NG Abuser, visibly a Spanish player, so yeah, hello to any of my Spanish watchers that may be watching this. He's actually VPN to France, but by the looks of it, he's been mostly in Spain. So we're on this Industrial Zone. Industrial Zone would have been a really good map, and Hydro Dam is an even better one. So yeah, both Farm Boomer every time. There's literally no better strategy than this. Like, you won't see anyone use anything else other than this strategy, because it's literally the only thing you can use. If anyone uses anything else, you're pretty much just guaranteed to win if you know what you're doing. So yeah, just play both Farm Boomer on this map every time. He's probably running the same thing as well. Even if his IGN is NG Abuser, I don't think he's playing NG on us right now, so yeah. I would have started with a farm, but then I realized if you don't want to leak, you need to first see if they're sending or not. And yeah, now we can actually place the farm. If they do send at you, if you don't want to leak, the best thing you can do is just upgrade to a grape shot while you're both sending. That's completely okay. And now he just used the spike for that because yeah, he just started with a farm right away, and we can get up ours pretty much same time as him, but without any leaks. So that's always better. We could even greed to a plantation if we get a banana right now. We might not, but the round stalled hard enough. I think I'm gonna try. It could be good. Okay. So let's just wait to get our grape shot. He balloon boosts, of course, that's natural. Now we're just gonna send as well to force his faster shooting, and we're gonna need our own. Okay, he gets it up. We're gonna need our own faster shooting boat, and there we go. Now this defense. If he sends any more, that's pretty stupid, because we're only going to be leaking a very few lives. And now we're outplaying really hard on money for like, how much? 70 or so leaks, which is not the end of the world. Long as you don't leak below like 50 lives, you're completely okay for the early game. especially because we have 2 spikes, so yeah, those spikes count towards our life count. Anyway, if he sends blacks, we're gonna need another grave shot. Doesn't look like he's sending them though, so we can greed. And now he's spiking, and he's probably going to get up his grave shot. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we can stop. If he still doesn't send me anything, I'm just going to greed even more than this already. So yeah, this is why you should force defense. Okay, there we go. Now he finally forces it. Now this time around we can just wait and eventually greed when we get our money, and we'll be safe. We won't leak anything here. Well, we do leak just a few lives, but it's really not the end of the world. And get up another faster shooting just to be safe. But now I would be surprised if we don't know lives lost those blacks from now on. Like, yeah, this definitely defends. He stopped sending. We did leak a bit more after we upgraded, but that's because of layering, so that's to be expected. Now we're gonna send him some yellows because he greeded, and that's probably gonna force boost. Yeah, just like that. Now we get the boost out of the way, and even a spike as well, because he doesn't want to leak, I suppose, but I would keep those spikes in his place. And now, yeah, we're just gonna send some more yellows. Now he gets up his ricochet, good stuff. I would upgrade to a bionic in tier 0 over a ricochet, but yeah. Now he's probably gonna upgrade to it, or not. I guess he just waits, so we're gonna send a lead. We want to keep some money just in case he sends whites at us. We're gonna want to get up our bionic instantly to that. Okay, he sent a regen lead, so I got kind of scared and got it up. Now he sends whites, but yeah, that's wasted money. That's good for us. Now we're probably gonna sell this boat to get some camel lead detection going, and we're gonna do this rush, which is really deadly. On this map especially. Yeah, he does the same rush, but this should defend just fine. Yeah, he boosts to it straight up. Okay. And we didn't need to. So now we can probably just send a few balloon boosted zebras, and that's gonna force turbo if I had to guess. So that's great stuff. Yep, he buys it. Nice, nice, nice. And now we're out playing insanely hard on farms. So yeah, we're just gonna do this. This will defend. We're gonna re-prepare our defense. We're probably gonna greed this out too. I wouldn't be surprised if he sends us a camo ceramic. That would be a good rush if he did it. Okay, I don't know why I sent those ads, my bad. I thought he didn't have bionic, that was a mistake. But it's fine, it's just a few dollars. He might want to try to send at us some more leads on this round. If he does, I'll just boost them or something. Actually, we can afford turbo, I'm just gonna do that. Yep. Since we don't have to sell any farms for it, this is worth it. Otherwise it would not be, but yeah. You should just boost if you can't afford the turbo without selling the farms for this kind of rush. So now we're probably gonna move our boat to here for better map coverage. And we're gonna upgrade it to a destroyer to be able to defend those Moabs that we're going to send each other better. And now with a turbo, this should defend just fine. We're gonna send him one, maybe a few lads behind it, not too many. And now if he sends one, we're just gonna turbo it. Okay, never mind. We can actually just straight up do this instead. All right, good stuff. That's great. He leaked, oh, never mind. I thought he just leaked a few lives. Turns out we win off that Moab, nice. He couldn't defend. Okay, GG's to NG user. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, now we have Coolidge. So this should be the last game of the video. And if you made it this far, consider subscribing, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, tell me what you thought of this video in the comments down below. Don't forget to do all of this. This is really important if you want more videos like these to be recommended to more people on YouTube. So yeah, that's the best way to show me some support. We get Farmyard, and finally that's a Cobra map, so we're gonna play one more to Cobra like this. And yeah, we're gonna see what he plays. Because, I mean, I didn't showcase one of the best grinding strategies for tier 0, but one of the best is Engineer. I'm going to try to play a last game and see if we get an Engineer map. If we do, I'll include it in the video, otherwise it's going to end after this one, but yeah. So we've already showcased the strategy. What we do with it is very simple. Okay, it's actually Cobra Mirror. I can show you guys this matchup, that's really interesting. So yeah, in Cobra Mirror, you do want to do double Cobra start. The only time that you want to do the anti-stall start that I talked about earlier was if they had farms and you expected it. But yeah. Now we get double Cobras, just like so. And we're going to send to, if I recall correctly, 271. We're still going to want to anti-stall, of course, because that's how you grind. You try to end the games faster. And yeah, those leaks are leaks we're going to prevent anyway, so it's worth it. Anyways, now we want our motor as soon as we can. Yep, okay, it was 273 actually, my bad. I'm mistaken on the eco numbers. It's not the end of the world though, we just missed out on $2, so really it's not that bad. Now we're going to upgrade to rapid reload. And then he's sending pings at us, so I think... Well, I don't think I need to react to them for now. We can just tank some leaks. Okay, now we're gonna send. Now, yeah, we just get up more Cobras like he's doing. That's good stuff on his pot. And yeah, we just keep sending. And then if you're wondering why I went for this Cobra before I upgraded another one to Wired Funds, it's because we can upgrade it right now and it's going to be the same. We just had Cobras sooner, so we're going to make more money out of it. Okay, now he sends blacks at us. That's well played. I'm even going to balloon boost them. It could force some defense on his part. Yeah, he got up the Bernie stuff, so that's great. We won't have to for now. Just going to place more Cobras down. Gonna clutch up on some of these lives. And yeah, now we're gonna go for the bunny stuff. And just like that. Great stuff, okay. Now we're gonna go for our last wired funds and then we're gonna go back to some eco probably. Clutch up on some of these lives that are passing by. Okay, I tried to micro this Cobra to first, that didn't work out, it's okay. Now we're gonna balloon boost some of these to try to scare him a little. Yeah, he does the same. He spikes. Oh, he dies, wow! That's so unexpected! He died from the yellows, okay. Well, GG's to Coolidge, let's move on to the next one. Okay, and now we get Zero Monkey. So we're on In Ruins. I'm gonna wait to see if he skips that. Okay, he does. And we get Snowfall, and we skip that. And we get Interchange. So on Interchange, I would much rather go in Cobra. So we're gonna do that instead for this last game. I'm going to include this probably in the video. I'm gonna see. So let's try the start that we would do if we expected farms. We would do this, right? Okay, just like that. He has farms, that's great. So now he's not going to get any bananas from round 1 because we anti-stalled it. And he has Wiz farm actually, so okay, let's see what we can do against this guy. We're just gonna max anti-stall every single round that we can. Just like so. I should have sent to 256, by the way, that was a slight mistake. We had to use up an extra spike for anti-stall, but that's just a few lives of difference. It's really not the end of the world. Unfortunately though, we did not get any engineer maps, so I'm not going to be able to showcase that strategy. That's unfortunate, but I guess that's going to be saved for another video. He has Chipper actually, which is far from being the best tower you can use with wizard farms, so that's gonna be completely okay for me. Just going to mass eco at that, and that should force some more defense eventually in the long run. because that's how Chipper works. It's really good against space, not that good against Eco, so yeah. Now he's gonna spam pinks at us, which is fair, but it's really not gonna affect us much, and it's gonna drain his farms a little, so that's great for us, honestly. I will take the pink sends for sure. Yeah, he stopped sending now. I think he realized. Because yeah, this spot is really good in interchange. It just defends, really. Now we're gonna Bloon boost to make sure that he gets up more defense. And yeah, he gets up another fireball. That's great. We wanted that. These rounds are getting anti-stalled pretty nicely. And yeah, we're just gonna keep ecoing now, because he's not sending us any blacks, otherwise I would have tower boosted. But yeah, the reason why I tower boost blacks, by the way, I did not explain this before, but it's completely okay, because we're using Cobra, right? And Cobra is a strategy that just literally doesn't care about late game. Like, against threats that don't get outlasted by it, which are very few for the record. It's only strategies that are strictly worse, like for example, Takmoto Cobra, that's the only thing that really outlasts. And yeah, against this kind of strategy, you can save your boost for the late game, otherwise they're completely useless. You don't want to late game if you have Cobra, like most of the time, of course. So yeah, we're just doing these rushes now, hoping that something gets by, but nothing really does. So yeah, Chipper OP, I guess. Now I'm just going to play some more Cobras, and probably upgrade to an increased accuracy actually to minimize those leaks. And now, yeah, we just wait and see basically. I'm gonna send some regen leads, hopefully it does something. If it doesn't, that's fine. I don't really know how to rush the strategy too well, so if that doesn't get by, it's completely fine. Although it looks like it's actually doing some damage that we can then use to layer with some whites, and that's gonna do some damage for sure. He sends us some whites of his own, but we can just defend these with this defense. Like so, we take a few leaks, but that's fine. He doesn't actually have any camo detection. Now he gets some up, but it's a bit late, isn't it? Okay, so now we don't have a lot of money saved up, which means that, okay, never mind. Since he greeds, we're gonna send, but that's only because he greeded. Now we're gonna send some whites behind this. Maybe some yellows too. That's it though, we're gonna stop at that. And yeah, he dies. Alright, cool. That's the last game of this video, so yeah. GG's to Zero Monkey. So yeah, that was some BFP Coliseum boosts, only a minute left of this, wow. That was very unexpected, but yeah, that's how you grind the game mode basically, that's how you get fast wins in it. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, as per usual, consider subscribing. I love you guys if you're already subscribed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.